in order for your life to change and to be better. Like you have to really accept your faults, but at the same time, look at the things that are good about you and focus on that and try to get better. So one of the reasons why I wanted to collaborate with Globe Platinum was one of the things that really struck to me was that the proceeds are going to go help out, World Vision and these kids. My story is something that I wanted to be as an inspiration to everyone, right? Because I didn't want to focus on the fact that like, hey, I make cartoons and I work in Hollywood. I wanted to focus on the story of someone, myself, who with hard work and perseverance and not giving up led to having my own studio and having a dream job of collaborating with my friends and other creatives. So Globe Platinum's phrase of own the extraordinary really kind of touched a chord with me. So what I believe about storytelling is that there's a language to film, and this was something that nobody taught me. I had to just kind of figure it out. Every shot as kind of a word in a sentence. So when you look at a sequence of shots, that basically completes a thought. And so that's how I approach my filmmaking is by looking at it as film as a language. So the passion for storytelling usually comes from the fact that as a kid, I really, loved watching films, and as a storyteller now, I'm the first kind of audience for translating the script to what you see on screen. And so I want to do something different. I want to kind of put my own kind of spin on what's written on the script. Every project that I tackle, I try to bring as much enthusiasm as any other fan, right? I think that's one of the things that like a lot of my work is known for, is that I try to capture the original kind of feeling of the adaptation of a graphic novel or something original. I always try to bring a lot of passion and kind of enthusiasm to the choreography, the staging, the acting, because I know that the fans are going to be expecting a certain thing, and I've got the job, and I want to, do something that I feel, I can be proud of, and that the fans will hopefully react in a positive way. So when the opportunity came and Netflix had brought to me Trese, right, which was a comic book from the Philippines, they had already done their research on me, of course. My films had been shown on Netflix on their platform prior to, moving over to HBO Max, and it had done well. So Trese helped me connect to my roots as a Filipino. Well, as a kid, growing up in the United States, I would only hear stories about Manila, or back home as my parents call it. And my parents come from a small town called Buhi in Bicol, and they speak a dialect. And my parents would tell me stories about, duende and tikbalang and all these kind of different things. And it's really interesting how the Filipino culture has kind of evolved over the years. And working on Trese allowed me to kind of reconnect with that part. I think doing the series for me was a labor of love, because it was kind of me reconnecting to a culture that in a lot of ways is very foreign to me, but something that I'm very proud of. And I say this to my artists that I teach and my students, is that, you can be good enough, and that's fine, right? But if you really want to be one of the top artists out there, and to where your phone is never stopped ringing about jobs, you have to go for that extraordinary. Like, you have to always constantly want to be better. And for myself, like, I'm always trying to top my previous project or my previous film. I am Jay Oliva, Globe Platinum Ambassador. Own your extraordinary.